had never spent a night alone in the tower before, but that summer, I was assigned the overnight shift. The forest was quiet, too quiet. I told myself it was just the wind, but something in the distance felt wrong. The tower was small. One room, a ladder to the lookout deck. I checked the radios, made sure all the equipment worked. Everything seemed normal. The sunset faded, and darkness swallowed the forest. That's when I heard it, a faint rustling outside.
At first, I thought it was an animal, but the sound wasn't right. It was deliberate, like someone moving carefully through the trees. I grabbed my flashlight and scanned the forest floor. Nothing, just shadows stretching between the trees. Minutes passed, then I noticed something, watching me. A figure standing just at the edge of the tree line. It didn't move, didn't blink, it just stared. And I felt a chill crawl up my spine. I told myself it was my imagination. I told myself it was a deer or a ranger passing by, but every time I glanced outside, it was closer. Each step seemed slower than human. Its shape was wrong. Tall, thin, hunched, almost like it wasn't fully human. I tried to radio for help. Static. The forest swallowed my words. I tried calling out. My voice sounded small, weak. The tower creaked, like it was responding. And I realized I was not alone. I climbed to the lookout deck. I needed to see everything. The moon barely lit the trees. Then I saw it clearly, eyes reflecting the silver moonlight. It wasn't moving, but I could feel it shifting, observing me, waiting. I backed into the tower, every nerve on fire. The radio sparked again, just for a second. A whisper or static? I couldn't tell. Then I heard scratching, not on the tower, but the ladder, slow, deliberate, coming up. I wanted to run. I wanted to scream, but my feet didn't move. The figure now in the shadows at the base of the tower, it tilted its head, like it understood fear. And then it moved fast, too fast. The forest swallowed its movement before I could see it clearly. I don't know how long I stayed frozen. When morning came, the forest was empty. No footprints, no sign of anyone. Except for one thing, the ladder had scratches. Long, deep scratches, and something in the dirt looked like a print, but not human. I left that tower, never went back. I was told the West Wing was closed. No patients, no staff, just empty rooms. So when I heard something moving inside, I knew something was wrong. I had just started my night shift. It was my third week working security at the hospital. Most nights were quiet. Too quiet. The West Wing had been shut down for years. They said it was due to renovations. But no one ever worked there. Around 2 a.m., I heard a door slam. Not loud, but enough to echo through the empty halls. I checked the monitors. Camera 6, West Wing corridor. Static. Just flickering, like something was interfering. I didn't want to go, but it was my job. So I grabbed my flashlight and walked toward the West Wing. The hallway felt colder, like the air had changed. The lights flickered above me, one by one. As I walked deeper inside, the rooms were open, beds empty, sheets untouched. But something felt off, like someone had just been there. I kept hearing soft noises, like breathing, but every time I turned, nothing. Then I saw it. A wheelchair, in the middle of the hallway. It wasn't there before. I was sure of it. The wheels slowly moved, just a little, like it had just stopped. I called out, "Hello? Security? My voice echoed back at me, but then it echoed twice. The second voice was not mine. I turned around fast. The hallway behind me was longer than before. The lights were dimmer, and at the far end, someone was standing there, still, watching me. I pointed my flashlight toward it. The light flickered. For a second, I saw it clearly. A figure in a hospital gown, head tilted, standing in a way no human should. And then it started moving, slow at first, then faster. I ran. I didn't care anymore. My footsteps echoed through the hallway, but something else was running too, right behind me, closer with every step. I reached the exit door. I grabbed the handle. Locked. It was never locked. I turned around, and it was right there, too close, breathing, but not like a human. The next thing I remember, I was back in the security room. Morning shift had arrived. They told me I passed out, said I must have imagined it. But when I checked the cameras, camera 6 showed me running down the hallway, and something running behind me. The West Wing is still closed, and I never go near it again, because sometimes, late at night, the cameras still show movement, even when no one is there. The house was cheap, too cheap for the area. I should have known something was wrong, because from the first night, I felt like I wasn't alone. It was an old house, nothing special. The owner said the last tenants left suddenly, didn't give a reason, but I didn't care. I needed a place, so I moved in alone. The first night was quiet, almost peaceful, until around 3 a.m. I woke up suddenly, no sound, no reason, just a feeling like someone was in the room with me. I didn't move. I just listened. The house was silent, but not empty. I could feel it, that strange pressure, like being watched in the dark. The next morning, everything seemed normal, but small things started happening. A chair slightly moved. A door I closed, now open. At first, I blamed myself, but deep down, I knew I didn't do it. On the third night, I heard footsteps, slow, careful, coming from the hallway. I checked. Nothing. But when I turned back, I heard them again, right behind me. I started locking my bedroom door every night, but it didn't help, because one night I woke up and the door was open, slowly moving, like someone had just walked through it. There was a mirror in my room, old, slightly cracked. One night, I looked into it, and something felt wrong. My reflection wasn't exactly copying me, just slightly delayed. I stopped sleeping properly. Every night felt longer. Every shadow looked wrong. And sometimes, I heard breathing, not mine, coming from somewhere in the room. One night, I heard a sound from the closet, a soft scratch, then another. I stood there, staring at it, my hand on the handle, but I couldn't open it. Then, the door slowly opened, by itself. No force, no sound, just opening. And inside, I saw something standing there. It looked human, but not right. Too still, too quiet, his face almost like mine, but stretched, smiling, in a way I never could. I couldn't move. It stepped forward, slowly, matching my height, matching my shape, like it was learning me, becoming me. I don't remember how I got out. I just ran. Left everything behind. Didn't look back. Didn't stop. A week later, I went back with a friend. Everything was normal. Empty, quiet, like nothing ever happened. But when I checked the mirror, I froze. Because this time, my reflection smiled first. I moved out that day, but sometimes, when I look in mirrors, I'm not sure it's really me anymore. I used to hear noises in my ceiling at night. Soft, slow, like something moving above me. I thought it was rats. I wish it was. I lived alone. Small house, old, but affordable. The attic had no proper stairs. Just a small hatch in the hallway ceiling. I never opened it. There was no reason to. The noises started a few weeks after I moved in. At first, just scratching. Then footsteps. Slow, careful, like someone trying not to be heard. I told myself it was nothing. Old houses make sounds. Wood expands, pipes move. That's what I kept repeating, because the other explanation didn't make sense. Then small things started changing. Food going missing. Doors slightly open. Lights I didn't turn on. Felt like someone was living with me, but I never saw anyone. One night, I woke up suddenly. Not from a sound, from a feeling. That same heavy feeling, like someone was standing in my room, watching me. I stayed still, eyes closed, pretending to sleep. And then, I heard breathing. Slow, close, too close. The next day, I looked at the attic hatch. For the first time, it felt wrong. Like something behind it was looking back at me. I told myself I had to check. I grabbed a chair, climbed up slowly, and pushed the hatch open. The attic was dark. Dust everywhere. Old boxes. Nothing unusual. At least, at first. Then I noticed something. A blanket. Fresh, not old. Placed in the corner. Next to it, empty food wrappers. Water bottles. Someone had been living there. Recently. Watching me every night. My heart started racing. I slowly backed away, trying to stay quiet. But then, I heard movement. Behind me. Inside the attic. I turned my head, slowly, and I saw him, a man, crouched in the dark, eyes wide, staring at me, smiling. He didn't speak, didn't move at first, just watched me, like I had been watching TV, like this was normal. Then, he started crawling toward me. I dropped from the chair, ran, didn't look back. Locked myself outside the house. Called the police. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. They searched the attic. Found signs someone had been living there, but no one was inside. He was gone. Like he had never been there. Except, they found something else. Photos. Of me. Sleeping. I don't live there anymore. But sometimes, when I wake up at night, I still feel like someone is watching me. I was driving alone at night. No cars, no lights, just a long, empty road. Then, I checked my rearview mirror, and someone was sitting in my back seat. It was past midnight. I was heading home after a long drive. The road was completely empty. No traffic, no houses, just darkness, stretching for miles. At first, everything felt normal. But then, I got this strange feeling. Like I wasn't alone. Like someone was watching me. From inside the car, I slowly looked at the rearview mirror, and my heart stopped. There was a shape sitting in the back seat, still, silent, just there. I froze, tried to convince myself it was just shadows, a trick of the light, but deep down, I knew it wasn't. I adjusted the mirror slightly, trying to see clearer. And that's when I saw it. A face, pale, expressionless, staring directly at me. My hands started shaking. I didn't stop the car. Couldn't, because I didn't know what would happen if I did. Then, it moved, slowly leaning forward, getting closer to my seat, closer to my neck. I pressed the gas harder. The engine roared, but the road felt endless, like I wasn't going anywhere, like something was keeping me there. Then I heard it, a whisper, right behind me, soft, cold, "Don't look back." My breathing got heavier. Every instinct told me to turn around, to see it. But something inside me said, "Don't." Instead, I looked at the mirror again. And this time, it was smiling. Wide. Too wide. Not human. Suddenly, the hand appeared on my shoulder. Cold, heavy, real. I swerved the car, almost losing control. Then I saw lights ahead. A gas station. The only one for miles. I pulled in fast. Jumped out of the car. Didn't even close the door. My heart pounding like crazy. I turned back. The back seat was empty. Nothing there. No one. Just silence. But when I looked at the window, I saw my reflection, sitting in the back seat. I never drive alone at night anymore, because sometimes, when the road is too quiet, I still feel it, sitting behind me.